So here are some of the other camera shots that we took with Emax 2. None of these have any extra lenses or anything like that. There's no post-processing done. Thought I should get that out of the way. This image here captures a bright, sunny sky with great accuracy. Another thing to note is the contrast. You can see the individual clouds here, like in this area of the image, they're still visible. You can still make out the edges, even though they're paired up against a white background. This image is taken against the sun, and still there's minimal lens flare, and also the exposure levels are balanced in this photo. The crops aren't underexposed. So I'm told that this thing here is called the bowsprit. Bowsprit is what supposedly it's called. But you can see it's in the foreground of the image. It's dark, and yet all of the details are visible. The nails, the texture, the colors. And even though that's in the foreground, the rest of the image doesn't get too exposed. This shows the work that we've put into fine-tuning our auto-exposure algorithms. We put a lot of work into our camera this year, and we think it'll keep getting better. So here's something that shows the sharpness. You can see the sharpness on the edges of the houses and the terrain up there. Also, you can see the dynamic range. The windows in the shadow are just as visible as some of the bright, snowy peaks. This is a great low light photo. It's a good illustration of our depth of field as well. You can see that, parts of the railing, the cabin, and even the lamp all appear sharp here. So this next image is my favorite photo of the lot. In most phones, color saturation completely fail in low light. Colors appear faded, but here the colors remain intact, and the sharpness is there. The sharpness in this amount of lighting is really, really, really good. Usually you don't see things like this. And that's completely from the 1.25 micron pixels in the Sony IMX386 sensor. So this is all the stuff we've done with the camera. We put in a flagship grade camera sensor, as well as things like phase detection autofocus. It's most definitely a big upgrade over Mi Max, and we think you'll really like it. Okay, let's talk about a few more other features.